What up, party people? Friday before a long weekend. Never a bad Friday before a long weekend, is there? So I'm here hanging out, about to pick up my midlife crisis mobile. I'm kidding. I'm at the dealership waiting for my car to be done, and that's the purpose of me going live real quick, is to I want to give the good folks here at AutoNation a shout out, but I want to give you a good example of an exceptional customer service experience. So a lot of you may know that I got what I've been looking for some 5 years now, maybe 4 years, which is a Chevy Camaro. Used to walk everywhere. Not up until before, but when I first started. And got a really good deal on a 2014 Chevy Camaro. And really excited about it. Got it at the end of January, 1st of February. And been driving it like a madman. And I got a nail on my tire last week. And a few weeks before that, I looked at my back tires and had a buddy that works on cars look at them and say, hey, those tires are kind of bald. And I thought, interesting. Because I just bought the car. And what we assume is being told to us when we're buying a car like Chevy certified, it's being sold here at the dealership, it's still under warranty for the next 50,000 miles, etc., etc. I didn't think, let me stop and check the tires. So needless to say, I called the guy that sold me the car. He's no longer here. He works for another dealer now, but he said, hey, go into the dealership, ask for the used car sales manager, and explain what took place. So I delayed a couple of weeks on doing that, and then I got the nail in the tire last week, and I thought, you know what, I just need to go bite the bullet and stop by there, go find this guy. It's not going to be an easy conversation. I'm walking into the dealership, and I'm like, well, what happened was, and I'm pleading my case, basically telling people that, this individual, that's the sales manager, what took place, which I essentially bought a car with bald back tires on it. Now, if it's Chevy certified, specifically being sold out of the dealership, it should be tip-top shape. So they understand that, they know that, they've actually got a measurement system to say how much tread is left on the tire and whether or not they can sell the car with or without it. So I brought the car in some 3 months later, day before yesterday. They took it into service immediately, didn't give me any trouble whatsoever. I explained, listen, I was excited the day I bought the car. I was in the dealer for like 6 hours. It was nighttime, Chevy certified, still under warranty. I'm not thinking check tires. So that specific story, very transparent, was well received. They took it over to service. They checked it out. They came back immediately and said, hey, back tires are bald as you are, sir. And we're going to go ahead and replace those for you. And we'll pick up the cost associated with that. Now, mind you, I almost went and bought new tires a couple weeks ago. I thought, maybe I'm not going to go through the hassle of coming in and talking to Maria. But I thought, you know what? It's not that I bought this huge, luxurious, expensive car by any means. The car was about 20 grand, right? But 20 grand is still a lot of money these days, especially to an entrepreneur. And I'm very proud of that car because I worked very hard for it because I used to walk everywhere, right? So I thought, you know what? I'm still a customer. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to have a conversation with that sales manager. And I'm going to tell him what happened. I'm not going to come up with some bullshit story of what may or may not have happened, or may make up a bunch of lies, and not going to go all crazy Rusk Hulk mode and listen, the tires are bald. I'm just going to tell them what happened, and I did just that. And I'm sitting here in the dealership now 2 days later. Car's up on a lift, tires are being replaced. Robert over in service has been nothing short of exceptional and the utmost professional. So there's a lot of AutoNations around, specifically here in South Florida. This one's off 8th Street and Lejeune, for those of you local to the area here in Coral Gables. And I just wanted to get on and share, because everybody uses the social media as a platform to complain and to bellyache and to talk about bad experiences. But I think it's also in really good light to share good experiences with what's taking place with businesses and with brands, specifically with brands, traditional brands shutting their doors all over the place, right? We don't even know if car dealerships like this are even going to be around, when brands like Tesla are just regulating the entire auto industry, and Ford is scaling down to 2 cars only. I mean, what is the future of the auto industry? So I'm a car guy. I love cars. I love can't say I love the car buying experience, but I sure as heck love an exceptional customer service experience. And that's exactly what's gone down here at AutoNation. So, a couple quick lessons. Number one, if you buy a used car, go check the car out. I like to buy them from reputable dealers, not buy here, pay here. You never know what you're getting there, and you're never going to have a problem like this resolved if you go to a buy here, pay here. And usually the larger dealerships can get a deal done just like the buy here, pay here places can too. Just word of the wise. But check the car. If it's under warranty, if it's Chevy certified, if it's certified by the manufacturer, excellent. Make sure it's certified by your site too. And if you have any questions about it, ask those questions, and you can prevent stuff like this. But in any event, this entire thing, I thought maybe I would come in and say, listen, we'll share the responsibility of, hey, the tires are a little bald, but you did buy the car and you signed off, you're taking it as is, and the warranty, etc. Tires aren't covered under the warranty, we'll give you the tires at cost. And I was fully prepared to come in here and pay for these tires at cost. Of course, I didn't bring that up initially. I just wanted to see what they do several multi-million dollars a year auto sales. So I didn't think two tires for a car that they just sold me a couple months ago was going to be a challenge, and it just happened that it wasn't. So anyway, make sure you're checking out what you're buying. Ask lots of questions, and do business with brands that are reputable, large brands that are reputable. Listen, buying a car is not an easy, fun, awesome experience. I was here for 6 hours, and mind you, I stopped by just to test drive the car. Isn't that where it always begins? And around lunchtime, drove out of here about 7 o'clock. But when you got those endorphins going and you're fired up and the adrenaline's going about a new purchase, specifically a car that I've been looking for the past 5 years. I've been looking at that Camaro and that new body style, and every single year, and I'm going to get it. And I've driven just what I needed with basic car, 4 wheels, etc. But I went ahead and pulled the trigger on this at the end of January, and I'm really excited about it. So anyway, get to hang out here on my Friday and wait for my new ties to get put on. Baby needs new shoes, so that's what we're doing here. But anyway, if you're looking to buy a car and you're in the Miami area, I highly recommend AutoNation. My sales rep's not here anymore, but all the reps, they know their stuff. You know what I liked about it? They wouldn't haggle with me, and I love to haggle on stuff. And they're like, listen, this is the deal. Yes or no. The guy wadded the deal up and was ready to throw it away and walk. So he was ready to walk. That's when you know you're dealing with guys that know exactly what they're talking about. So anyhow, what up to everybody that's tuning in here? Happy Friday to you. I hope you guys are having a safe and fun beginning of your Memorial Day. It's about to rain and then after that it's going to rain a little bit more here on Memorial Day. It rains every single year historically on Memorial Day. Isn't that crazy? So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed me sharing my great customer service experience. Now, if you have one of these, you should start sharing in some sort of format because people want to hear these things. It's uplifting, it's encouraging, it endorses the brand, and heck, somebody might get promoted or something. But yeah, these guys are professionals. A big shout out to AutoNation, Coral Gables. You guys are fantastic, and hopefully Vino's going to be ready soon. I'm not talking about a glass of wine. I'm talking about my car. That's the name. It's like the color of red wine. Get it, Vino? All right, guys. Happy Friday.